Hello everybody and welcome back to my Space for One playthrough. We are joined by Doodle today and all that jazz, and I think I may have figured out where I went wrong.
Hey, what you doing? Are you being that bastard that hasn't subscribed yet? Well, why don't you join one of us that have subscribed? As well as that, you might as well tune down into the description down below, where I have a new subreddit called r/realmhq. Other than that, back to your regularly scheduled program.
So, if you guys remember, I had... Wait, do you? No, you don't do it. I need, what is it? Aluminum wire. Do I have any on me, or is it... I do have aluminum wire. Okay. So here's what we have to do. No. That's not what I need. Okay. Is there anything I could do with it? Because it's not transmitting. One thing I can otherwise think of is liquid.
Yo, Star, did you finish my
Jetpack?
No, I was making a blade, but I was, like, short on it. I couldn't
Yeah, I told you I made it. It should be, on your door.
Which base is it at?
It should be at the HQ. Do you have teleportation?
I don't know. It took away everything.
Well then, how are you over at the other base?
Cause I never, kinda...
Died?
Yeah.
Okay, which base are you at?
The very first one.
Okay. Alright, well let me be your,
I can't tell to it.
well, let me be your transporter today. Where are you?
Yeah.
You're outside, yeah, I can see you. You're up this way, it looks like. Yeah, you're that way. Okay. You're ahead of me. I see you. Okay, where is that spot? I will send you to Jesus.
Oh, gosh, that's great.
No, you have to let me kill you to teleport.
But my poor armor percentages.
What do you think happened to my armor?
Your armor is not not a good idea.
I have no armor. You broke it all. Anyway, you should have gone to spawn.
Yeah. Actually, no, I didn't. I spawned like a tree. But I'm near the base. There's a squid with swim boost, sink, water breathing. What does it eat? When a fish?
Yeah, come here.
The leaf scared me so bad. I thought there was a creeper there. It was so scary.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do one thing. We're both gonna have to try not to kill each other. Okay? In those episodes, we get absolutely nothing done. So to get stuff actually done, we need to not kill each other. What? Why aren't you opening the door?
I opened the door. I think there's something. Shut up, Caleb. It's not letting me in the house.
Ow! That hurt! Oh, wait, what? No.
Oh, there.
Okay, I need to test one thing. Now, again, we're not going to actually kill each other. I get it? Okay.
I know.
I just need to hit you. Okay,
Ow!
yeah, it does a decent amount of damage. Sorry, I saw that you had thorns. Like, didn't know if it took, like, over half my health or if it took only a little bit. Alright.
Does quite a lot.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, if you head upstairs, there's your sword and all that. Also, try not to leave the door open to the nether. There's been a ton of zombie pigmen just walking through there. That's why I had to go ahead and block it off.
What do you mean, leave the door open to the nether? What?
There's the portal, and then there's a door to the portal. Okay. How do you get hydrogen?
Hey kid,
Yes.
you want the stuff?
What stuff?
This stuff.
I don't know
No
if
cop?
how you want. No, I already have enough dirt. Why don't you go look at the farm? Right out loud.
Last time I checked on the farm, like, there was one thing that wasn't growing at all. I actually think it was the dirt that wasn't growing.
God, this sucks. Because I don't know how the hell we're supposed to get this put in. Okay, so basically, we're needing to go ahead and throw water into the electrolyzer. The problem is, I can't get the fluid pump to pull it. Because it won't pull it, it won't put it in. The problem is, I don't know any other way because it doesn't accept any other way of bringing water in. Okay. I'm going to go look it up real quick. Should be mechanism.
Is there anything else we need to do with the atomic reconstructor?
Not. Oh shoot. We mainly need it for farming or for making automated farmers.
Okay.
What was it? Mechanism. Electro. Yeah, electrolytic separator. Okay. That's not what I'm looking at. That is not at all what I'm looking at. What?
Just
Electric.
Ah.
Electric arc furnace.
Hey, did you move all the crafting stuff here yet?
What?
Did you move all the crafting stuff here yet?
Not honestly. What do you need?
The Tinkerer construct. I was gonna start making this blade even.
You should. Yeah, actually, if you just want to go ahead and get this stuff set up over here, just start from scratch.
How do I make this stuff?
I'll get you a Tinker's Construct book, and then you can work from that. I'll probably go ahead and clear out some spot, but it would be over in this part of it.
So what's the third level for?
It's for farming mainly, but I can definitely expand it to other stuff. I know there was something I was wanting to do. Yeah, because we have so many materials, I've been looking to automate all of them. So
So I've been thinking of college lately.
what?
I've been thinking about college lately,
Okay.
and I'm thinking the stuff I was thinking of doing is not a good choice.
Okay, that's interesting. I see Potato's been busy.
Violet moved. I'm a potato moved in.
Yeah.
I got quite. They stole my favorite color.
Yeah, okay. Well, what were you planning on doing for college stuff?
I was thinking about community.
Well, I mean,
For trading.
what are you going to college for?
Thinking about welding.
That wouldn't be a bad job.
Like, you get to name your price.
Not
Obviously,
honestly.
I won't do.
You would have to
Right?
you would have to get to a point where you can name your price. Otherwise, you're at the mercy of anyone. So.
But, not only that, I get to. It's community college is going to be a lot cheaper than regular college, and with welding, I can make a lot of cool stuff.
I will say you need to learn how you learn. I learn terribly with online classes. The only
No online classes, 100%.
Yeah, I think the only exception for myself will be any writing class, but that's just because I've already done actual like legitimate stuff, which is fun because I don't think I've ever talked about that on the channel, have I?
Oh, you're writing? I don't know.
No. I've talked about the fanfiction stuff because I've been having to name all of the damn dinos. I didn't talk about the other one. You know, the Yarn Hub stuff.
Yeah, the stuff you're getting paid to make.
Paid, I mean, it's such a weird position. I don't usually talk about it all that much because, like... Okay, so... For anyone who's like, what the fuck is he talking about Yarn Hub about? Okay, so, like...
It's not what it sounds like.
2 years ago, Yarn Hub had put out a thing stating, hey, we need people, or we're needing some writers and stuff like that. Go to an audition, stuff like that, and all that jazz. Well, I initially auditioned, or what is it, for an interview or whatever, and then what basically happened was that I got through all of it, but I couldn't get an actual interview done. And it weirdly went in the way that they just straight up, like, didn't have an interview with me. They just had me do works, and it was weird, because they put out, there was one I initially had done, but I did a terrible job. And then the second one I did, okay. I don't like to take claim for it, because I honestly think I thought the whole time they just pity paid me, just because it was drastically different from, like, the script on the video versus the script I wrote is, like, drastically different. So I just legitimately thought they just pity paid me, and that they just weren't going to contact me ever again. And then I got contacted by them this, like, last May, or March or April. So, like, of 2022. I get contacted by them. They're like, hey, we're wanting to do a story that's, like, essentially it was light on animation, something that was, like, in the sky, stuff like that. So it's like, they're like, yeah, if you want to go ahead and put forward a story, stuff like that, and how long do you think you'll be, and stuff like that. So I said, yeah, I can put forward a story and stuff like that, and it'll be done by this Friday or so. That's the one I showed you, the, Robert...
Wait, when did I get this? Hold up.
What do you got?
Come here.
I'm going up.
I was just like scrolling through stuff in my inventory, and then I saw this in the top right corner. I'm like, when did I get this?
Enchanted book for sharpness. I don't know. Could have probably picked it up from one of the creatures.
I didn't know sharpness 5 was in this.
It is. It's in regular Minecraft.
I know, but like this is like 1 point what?
It's 1.10.
Yeah.
When did 1.10 not have the enchanting stuff? All the
I don't know.
enchanting stuff has been in there since it began. It was just some of the stuff like mending and stuff like that got put in.
You said it for 1.3.
What?
You said it for 1.3.
I honestly haven't been paying attention to anything with Minecraft. It's not because I don't like it. I mean, we're playing it right now. It's just more of... I've not been trying to pay attention to any, like, updates on games or stuff like that, just because I've just kind of been in my own bubble. I know it's been fun because it's like... What was something? There was something that, like, surprised the hell out of me. And it was like... It was something, like, really important, but it surprised the hell out of me because I heard nothing about it. It might actually be... I don't think it was the Ni no Kuni stuff. I think it was another thing. Yeah, I think it was just something where I went to go get some lunch, and I don't watch any, like, I don't have any ads or stuff like that, because I pay for the premium stuff. So I don't have to worry about the stupid ads. But, like, frickin', they had, like, this weird, like, Italian meal, and it was like, what? I didn't hear anything of this. And yeah.
Not letting him in the door again, Tony.
Try the back door.
What back door?
Try the back door.
It's open on my screen, but it's just like...
I don't know why the door doesn't like you. Have you tried... Yeah, you've tried other doors, right?
Yeah, I'm fine through other doors. It's just that specific door.
I did notice... No, what is with this door? Anyway, but yeah, just... I just know I haven't been keeping up to date with
No! My... Okay, God, weapon.
Anyway, the thing I was talking about the Yarnhub, though, was that... Because I do want to actually officially take credit. I wrote the, Robert S. Johnson one. The one about the P-47 that got knocked out of the sky initially, and then when it righted itself, another German ace attempted to knock it out of the sky entirely. That one I wrote. It's not word for word, obviously, because they changed a couple things. But they kept the same, or the general motif, except I will say I do not agree with how they went about, what was it, describing the start of the battle, or what was, there was a couple things that I didn't exactly like.
Yo, you need some Inferium. I have like 2 stacks and 50.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stacks.
You wanna run that up to 13?
Yeah, sure, give it to me.
For you.
Anyway, well, I'm not going to, like, tell him off or stuff like that. I know that they changed a couple of things just because, in general, my writing sometimes isn't exactly the best for reading off of. And to be honest, it's why I'm actually proud of that script, is because I did an actual decent job. But again, there's just a couple things that I think wasn't done, or that was changed, but I think was not for the better. So, again, there's the start of the battle. So, I never got it until I was researching it. But it completely makes sense how the hell he got back home. Because when you're, like, just hearing about it from, like, even, like, the dogfights episode or stuff like that. It sounds like off the cuff that the guy is just going to, like, he's just in the middle of like France. He's gonna fall into the ocean or stuff, or he's gonna fall into the ocean way before he even hits the land. But then I looked into it, and it's like, you know, you actually listen. The dogfights. It talked about, and I compared it to the other research stuff. Basically, he was just over like a port, returning with a batch of bombers, and then they got hit. So the bombers had already dropped their payload. They were just being escorted back, and then they got hit by the squadron. They did not mention at all where they were, where he was, and I did mention that. I think though some of the motifs or some of the things they'd said was like, I weirdly commented on how cold the air was or stuff like that, and it makes some sense, like to put in the perspective how it feels to have the cockpit entirely shredded, but you know. But the other,
what fuel does the jetpack use? Does it use biofuel?
it uses hydrogen. Figure out how to get hydrogen.
How do you spell hydrogen?
It's H. You know hydro? Like hydrate? It's HYDRO.
Liquid hydrogen.
Yeah, we need freaking hydrogen. But to make it, we need to use the electrolyzer. But we don't know how to freaking put the thing in there. Like, legitimately, I don't know how to get the freaking water into the thing. I am not kidding. This is how stupid it is. I've tried anyway. But yeah, just that, what was it? The basic idea was that they talked about, they didn't talk about how he had, they were just like going over the very cusp of France. And it would make sense he would make it back home. It was the second part I actually did care more about. So when they talk about when he first gets struck down, they act, or no, they don't act. They write it out as if the guy had gotten hit, and that he was completely aware of where his allies were. Whereas all the sources I looked at, they did not state a single thing about him caring about his allies. Not because he didn't care about them, but because he got so disoriented, he saw nobody. And that the whole idea was that he was getting so discouraged by the fact his plane was tumbling out of control, and that he had no way home until he did get down to lower levels and breathe in oxygen. I didn't really realize that, and that I will credit them on writing that. But again, it's just, there was some motifs I didn't agree with. I do appreciate they kept the fact that they didn't really mention Egon Meyer at all, because to be honest, he doesn't matter. And I don't mean like he's not a good pilot or stuff like that. I mean just in the tail. And to be honest, I kind of think it wasn't him. Because the way the enemy pilot acted, not just the not being decent in terms of their stuff, there's also the fact that when the pilot was going to kill, he kept returning to the same spot, when essentially he was just doing what Vasquez was talking about, the definition of insanity.
Yo, stop.
What?
So, you need to, like, it's
Well, you're gonna have to talk.
I have like 0 frames when I get next to the front door, so I can't place anything or open anything. Oh, I just opened that. Okay.
No, I opened it.
I
I don't know. It's probably just because I set it to the spawn point or something like that. Well, we're gonna have to continue this on next time. Thank you guys for tuning in, all that jazz. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you guys next video. Other than that, have a great day.